And Blitz is about to start. Welcome
Welcome
back, everyone.
back, everyone, as we see the Blitz. These two gladiators have played 4 games of rapid chess and split 2-2. They are now going to be playing pairs of Blitz games
A6
with 3 minutes per player and 2 seconds.
Wesley's back
A7,
to
A6.
the Jobava London.
I like it.
The Jobava London. And A7, A6, just 5 business. And Wesley says, okay, your move A6 doesn't do anything for you. And whoa, 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 whoa. B5? That's a totally different approach from everything we've seen before. Coach, jump in. What the heck?
Don't ask me. Please do not ask me.
It's Blitz. We just try to play.
Look, he's trying to play against the knight on c3. That much is obvious. He's trying to not have to deal with any sort of pressure on that side after a4. He's just trying to expand and expand fast, put practical pressure on Wesley.
I don't know. That move b5 sure looks like an overreach to me. I love knight e5. The bishop on f1 doesn't have a good diagonal. I do like ideas of g4 and bishop to g2 in anticipation of this bishop. I don't know, but for me, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wesley says, you know what? I just really like the square c5.
Well, he's playing against this idea of a6, b5, right?
Right.
Now, the question is, what if I go knight bd7 right now?
I think his intention is to go b4 and knight c5.
But then I put my knight as well on c4. I go knight b6, knight c4.
Yes, but my knight will be better than yours.
I don't believe you. Show me, sir. I don't believe you.
You're in the right state for that. Knight d3, Anastasia, jump in.
Yeah, b4.
Whoa, 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 b4.
Ray feels that he has to do something.
I do not like this move before.
Yes, but he, of course, this c5 square.
I think Ray was concerned about b4. Whether he should have been or not, that's a different question. But he stopped it with the move b4. But, I mean, that just looks wrong.
a5.
A5 castles, and, you know, at a certain moment, when I get to play the move c2, c3, that c5 square will be huge. Don't forget, this bishop is actually eyeballing this pawn. So I'm thinking
do you play bishop
rook
d6?
c1 and
trying to cover
that's
this.
a good question.
I have to say, I feel like Wesley
Bishop
obtained
c6.
especially what he wanted.
Asking questions
again.
where this knight goes. Yes, c3.
Well,
He doesn't have to go anywhere. c3,
Yes,
yeah.
c3.
defend the knight. Defend the knight. I think c3 definitely fits with White's development scheme.
Takes on c3.
What do you take with?
Pawn, probably.
Pause.
I think
I'm going to
knight
take with the knight.
Wants to
just
keep the
because,
c-file open.
Yes, that's precisely what I'm thinking.
I like taking with the knight as well.
That I like the fact that this bishop is doing a good job patrolling the diagonal and attacking the pawn on c7. Once
How
again,
are we doing on time? 2 minutes for Wesley, 1 minute and 30 seconds for Ray Robson.
3 minutes per player, 2-second increments, and the play
Knight takes c3 is on the board.
is going to have to go really, really fast.
By the way,
yes,
That was
instead of knight takes c3, was rook c1 an option?
rook c1, bishop takes a4, queen takes e4, takes on b2, takes on c7.
Or
Something
maybe
of
take on
that?
b2 and then pressure on c7? Yes, something along those lines.
Interesting.
Anyway,
But
moment
knight
gone.
jumps on e5.
I still like, I mean, this is easier play for White.
Knight b5.
Knight b5.
The pressure
By the
is
way,
slowly building up.
already
And
some
threatening, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yes. Sorry, I was about to say, could I win a pawn? My spidey sense tingling there. But
I don't
this
know.
one.
This is real
is a
pressure
threat.
right now.
This is a threat. Knight takes d7, knight takes c7,
sure if
or
it's a
knight takes
threat.
c7.
Knight 7, bishop takes c7. By the way, this
big
is
advantage on the
really
clock.
serious
Look at
advantage
this.
for Wesley.
Yeah, 1
2
minute.
to 1. 2 to
Ahead.
1 on time. Bishop takes e5.
Probably
Here,
had to do something already because
again, I love the idea of bishop takes e5.
pawn 98 protecting c7 pawn.
And I love the idea of you know, a great outpost.
But 94, I go c5.
I understand.
a4,
A4.
okay.
6. If 94 c5, then perhaps
And then he goes
back to b5. Yes. But what else
was
to play?
A4 need? What was A4?
I'm
Queen
not a big
A4.
fan of this move.
Maybe
A4,
queen
but
b6 now?
I mean, by the way, give me the pawn. I've got ideas. Give me the pawn.
I thought about queen b6.
Queen B3.
Okay.
Stay practical
C5.
is the name of the game.
By the way,
Is what Wesley's trying to do.
25
all of these
seconds
moves
only.
very, very quickly.
Ray has to
Exactly.
play quick.
Exactly.
He's keeping ahead on the clock. And
We tend to
Wesley's down
underestimate.
to 20 seconds before he's done anything.
We tend to underestimate how important the time is in such fast time control. So knight to c7, you don't have time to make decisions. Knight to d6 is looking pretty juicy right now.
Really,
I like
really
it.
good.
Let's
I
go.
also like E3, E4 at a certain moment. But knight D6, I can't argue against that move.
Get that
Yes.
knight on d6.
That
This
knight
knight
is just
will look powerful.
prime.
I have to be aware of f6 ideas.
Yes, f6 still is an
Fair,
option.
fair, fair.
And knight d6 is on the board.
Bishop
Bishop
A6,
b6.
takes.
Then change the
Wesley
bishops.
is doing his darndest to win this game on the clock.
Well, he promised a win by flagging his opponent.
And guess what? He's followed it up with E4 as well. Stellar play thus far by Wesley.
And now we
Ray.
see why that
Brings
pawn on
his
a4,
knight
really,
back.
I really don't like that pawn on a4.
Well,
by the way,
hello.
he's taking a page from Ray
Yes.
Robson
Rook
himself.
c3,
Rook
rook.
C3.
Where this rook goes to h3.
Rook to G3, Queen to H5,
The mate is coming.
Queen to H5, and
What do you play?
anything you can do, I can do better.
G6 was
Played
more or
with
less the
2
only
seconds.
move, but look
G6
at
with 2 seconds.
dark
seconds.
square. It's getting wild.
It is. It's
Yes.
the kitchen. It's too hot in the kitchen.
Yes. 5
Takes on
minutes.
E6.
5 seconds only for Ray.
Is knight F5 a move?
It's a
Queen
tempting move.
G4.
Queen
All
G4.
the pieces.
2 seconds,
Bishop.
1 second. Queen
Knight
G4.
F5 with
Wow,
the threat.
Queen E7, knight F5. This looks really good, guys.
Knight F5, Queen E6.
Knight check and Queen H4. I'm just kind of measuring.
Actually, it looks
the
so
king
similar
side.
to the previous game.
Doesn't
Yes.
it? Doesn't it? Knight F5.
Knight F5.
Is
Queen
Rook H7 a move?
It's like he hears you, Yasser.
Wow, Rook H7 might have been a move there. How
Rook
do you answer
H7.
Rook H7?
But guys, Ray Robson refuses to give up.
It looks
5 seconds
scary,
on
but
his clock
still.
right now.
G4?
Wesley down to
already-
his 10 seconds.
So-
No.
11 seconds, 10.
Wesley down on the. No.
Because
It was
actually everything
always
is hanging.
G4.
G4.
Knight D3.
Knight
Knight
D3
D3.
threatening the bishop on the 4.
I love that move.
Yes.
4 seconds for Wesley.
Bishop H6, probably he will take the
Takes.
knight. Yes, because there were
There's-
threats.
Oh my goodness.
Bishop F8.
He's defending now.
And he's defending rook is hanging.
He's
Has to move the
defending.
rook. And what?
Oh
Now
my
knight
goodness.
rook
Queen
takes.
takes H5, knight takes E5.
Yes,
That's-
to protect on G4.
Oh my goodness, what's
Knight
happening?
G6
It's all
or what?
about the clock.
Queen G6,
Oh
what
my
a
God,
move.
he finds very good move. Yes, and Queen E4. What's about time? 2 seconds. He plays with 2 seconds all the time.
He's looking for a draw. Will he get it?
I don't think so. I think Rook
No.
No, that would be allowing a perpetual check.
Rook F4.
And
No
now what?
perpetual.
No perpetual for you. Oh,
Played with
the-
1 second on the clock.
Yes,
Check.
I think Rook F7 is a check, no? And
Check.
Queen E3.
Played with 2 seconds.
Check. Take it. Check.
Knight G6,
Queen F6 check.
Queen F6 and,
That's a winner.
and Rook,
Rook
H.
F- no, Rook H4
Rook
with
H4
mate.
it was. Now what's happening? Yes.
He flagged him.
He flagged him. Oh my goodness, what a game.
He flagged him.